All right, if you're in the mood for Italian food, and I am 24/7, it's not just because I'm a Velarde. Tolli's Apizza restaurant in East Haven is the place to be.
That is right. We are back with Anthony Peluso. Welcome back, Anthony. Always great to have you.
Same here. I'm glad to be here.
All right, now we're doing something different. Last time you were here, we made some pizza. We're not doing that today.
No, we're going to do some traditional lasagna with an egg noodle. We make the noodle from scratch and take it from there. We make our own manigots with the same pasta.
You make the pasta from scratch. Most of us just buy the box off the shelf because making pasta from scratch is not easy. Take us through the process.
Fairly easy.
Look at him, he's like backing up.
If you have the equipment. I mean,
that helps.
I have the bigger size version of one of these, but you can do this with a paddle mixer, a couple eggs, 3 eggs, 2 1/4 cups of flour, semolina flour. White flour works just as good.
Is this your own recipe?
It's family recipe.
Okay.
The one we've been doing forever.
Generation after generation.
And you end up with a mass like so.
Okay.
And you don't want it. You want it to be able to be a little bit drier.
Yep.
It wants to be able to hold itself together when you squeeze it.
Right.
If it's too sticky, you're going to have a lot of trouble getting it through the machine.
It's not going to roll through
there. The sheets are going to stick to themselves and so on.
This contraption, as Des likes to say, you need to pack your patience when you're using this thing, right? You got to really just let it work and do its magic.
Right. Basically, you start at the largest setting.
Okay.
And these are sold at home stores, Macy's, wherever.
Okay.
And you just basically put it on the top. You don't have to pre-do it. You can pretty much feed it, crank it.
Feed it. Okay. Yep. We're going to crank that baby.
All right.
Crank it. There we go.
Get it in there.
Hold on. Let's see. We're going the right way. There we go.
Okay.
That helps.
There we go. That helps.
Crank it out. Get it to a sheet. You're going to keep on going until you get it to a sheet.
This might get exhausting after a while.
See, that's the thing, is you really have to make sure you get it at the right consistency. It's got to be pretty thin, right?
Right. And as you go, you just crank it down a notch and you thin it out.
All right.
From, go one at a time or a couple at a time.
I remember my grandmother making egg noodles with a machine like this for soup. Those can be thicker. When you're making lasagna, you want it pretty thin, so it's going to take a little longer.
Right.
And it's going to fall apart on you if you're not careful, right?
This attachment slides onto it.
Yep.
Fettuccine, capellini.
Ah, does the cutting
Not
for you?
capellini, but I mean a thin linguine. Yeah, it does it for you. So this sheet, if you were to put it in here, would actually make...
What are we going
We're getting off the subject here.
Well, that's all right. You can do on television.
You can do everything with this. You can do...
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, go ahead, crank it down.
Okay, crank it. Crank that baby.
And of course, at the restaurant, you've got one about 75 times the size of this one, right?
Not that big.
I'm like a child over here. I'm so excited. This is so fun.
So this would be your, but you would go thinner before you actually pass it through here.
That's pretty cool, though.
Yeah, and there you have it.
All right, so
that seems like a lot, but let's hang on to this.
Let's move along and take a look at actually assembling the lasagna, because you've got the finished product. What would ultimately be what you want in terms of pasta for this? Show us that.
All right, bottom line, it's a simple technique. It's starting it out.
Is this your sauce?
This is our regular house sauce. You can use like a Sunday sauce, meat sauce, pomodoro sauce, marinade sauce, whatever kind you want, you can do.
Okay.
And then you grab your sheet.
Okay. Grab
we
that
make
sheet.
them. I have a bigger machine.
Come on in there, Chris. Get those hands dirty.
One way.
Yeah, this way.
Yep.
All right. Now, the thing about this, too, is if you feel it, it's not that hard that you're used to getting out of the box pasta.
I mean, if I were to dry this, it would be the ones that are formed in the box that are brittle.
This is fresh.
This is fresh.
Just made.
And there's a couple ways of doing it. This is uncooked. This is a raw state like this. But if you want to, we at the restaurant, I take this and I boil this off. And put it in, and then after we take it and we bake it in as a whole. But you can bake it this way also.
I'm just curious.
55 years this year.
Wow,
55 years, third
run.
generation.
Indeed.
Look at it. Look, he's taking the third generation.
I've been doing it. I started when I was 13. I'm 47, so I've been there a while.
You look great.
Yeah,
So what,
now,
are we
but
putting more sauce?
I've been there. Yeah. So no, actually, we got the bag.
Oh my gosh.
You want to do it?
I'm in heaven. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay.
And then just squeeze that one. So.
Okay, that way?
Yeah.
Okay. He's like, this is why I don't let you do it. Okay.
You're going to keep on going. I usually cut the tip. I want a thicker strip.
Yeah.
So basically, once you get it to the thickness you want, you're going to have 3 strips like so.
Yeah, I need some
That's
extra
going to be your
help on this.
glue, right? Going to hold it all together to some degree?
Well, that's your filling.
And this is ricotta cheese?
This is a ricotta cheese, and
cheese.
again, it's on the site there. It has the recipe. It's also egg, grated pecorino cheese, black pepper, parsley, mozzarella.
Oh my gosh.
What's the trick here? Is there such a thing as too much filling? Do you have to be careful not to put too much in there?
Have a taste. Go for it. You know you want to.
Forget this is how we operate on this show, right? You eat as you go, right?
That's the best kind of cooking. There you go. All right. All right, now what?
Then you're going to take your meatballs, and you can spread them on there.
Okay.
Just kind of like crumble it up.
Oh, I like that. Did you shave this?
Yeah, we have a big machine that we just pass it through and it kind of like chops the whole meatballs in.
All of it?
Right? Yeah, no.
Okay.
Got to save some for later.
Yeah, and then you basically go, that's a lot. But, because you're going to do 3 layers.
Oh,
So
yes.
3 layers of filling, 4 layers of pasta. You start with pasta, you end it with pasta. And then you would just put your mozzarella, you would put a little bit more parsley, a little bit more grated cheese.
Oh.
Then you would put more sauce.
I asked before if there's such a thing as too much filling for Des. Apparently, no. There's no such thing as too much filling.
Yeah, you definitely don't want it. And then you would continue this process. It would be like the next one would be there. You would press it all down. That creates your layers. So that finished product.
All right, once we get it all stacked and ready to go, how long in the oven?
You could do like a 425 for about a half hour.
It's hot. It's really hot.
Yeah,
There we go.
Okay.
Look at that. And a little personal size.
Yeah,
Oh my
that's a
Bubbling
casserole
over.
dish baked
Oh
off.
my goodness. Listen, you can check out all of this great food for yourself. You want the recipe, we've got it all online thanks to Anthony's from Tolli's a pizza restaurant, if I can say it, in East Haven. Again, that's WTNH.com. Click on Connecticut Style.